Malini, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome new best friend. And if you're a returning subscriber, you're awesome. You are loved by me. This heart in me loves you. So thank you so much for coming back. And today we're doing a fun video because I'm going to be doing a little story time. And I'm going to be telling you guys how I almost failed my driver's license. That day is cemented in my mind, okay? Like, it will never go. Anyway, also, I don't have crazy hair today. I plaited my hair. Oh, that's fine. So, yeah, let's just talk about how I almost failed my driver's license test. Yeah, let's get right into the video. With me and writing tests and all of those stuff, I don't like being around people because people will talk, and I hate it when people talk because then they make me nervous, like I hate it when people, like, when you guys are going to do one test and then this one is talking about that thing and then the other one is talking about that thing, and then now you in your mind and you're like, but I don't know about that and all of that. So I tried to distance myself from the others, but not like in a rude way. I just distanced myself because I almost fainted. Okay, I didn't almost faint, that's a lie, but I was so nervous when I had to go and write my learner's license test. And the thing is, when I went to write, I was cool, I was calm, I was confident, and but when I got there, all of these people that were talking about stuff, and I knew that I didn't prepare that much for my learners, and then hearing all of these people talking about these things, and then them failing in front of you, and then you're like, if you're failing and you were talking all of those stuff that I didn't know about, then what about me? I'm going to fail too. So that's why I always distance myself when I have to write a test or something like that. I always distance myself from people that are going to be doing the same thing because I don't like discussing stuff like that. Anyway, we went to Human Stop, and when we got there, I distanced myself, and then I went to sit under a tree. So there were 4 of us from the same driving school that were going to be tested, and we were going to be tested like around the same time. So I remember there were 4 of us, me, this other guy, a lady, and an old woman. So they said, are they gonna test the lady first, the guy, then the old lady, then me. So the old lady and me were both doing code 8. We were both going to test for code 8, and the others were going to test for code 10. So our instructor came. This is where I first got nervous. Okay, first, before the instructor came, the other instructor for the code 10 drivers took the 2 guys, the girl and the guy, to go and test them, just to make sure everything is okay. So I was left with Umama under my tree. And Umama started talking to me. Umama started telling me that she's only getting her driver's license because she needs one. Otherwise, she's been driving all her life, and she has a car. It's just that she can't drive everywhere with her car because she doesn't have a driver's license. Otherwise, she's a master at driving. And I was like, good for you, Umama. So now the instructor came and got me and Umama to go and test, to incline me to. And I was not confident with my incline. I was confident with everything in driving, but that thing of stopping your car in a steep hill is just, it's just something else, that thing. So the instructor came, took us, and went to test us for the incline. We got to the spot and the hill was like, Mama said she wants to try first, and I was like, yeah, Mama, it's fine. Mama failed, guys. Mama couldn't, like, Mama would start the car and the car would go fine, stop the car would stop. Mama start the car again, the car would roll down the hill. I was like, and Mama was saying she knows everything. Hi, now I'm going to fail Sana. If she's been driving all her life, all of it, and then she can't do this, then instructor said I should try, and I did perfectly. So again, I'll go fast forward to when we were supposed to drive, to when I was supposed to drive, when I was going to be tested. My name was called, everything was checked, you know, the documents and everything. And then I started with my outside inspection. Everything was cool. And then I got in the car. I did my inside inspection. Everything was And then with that was going to be testing me, told me that, okay, you're going to drive. You're gonna go left, and then you're gonna go right, and then you're gonna go left. So I was like, okay. So I drove, and I first almost made a mistake where I drove out and I almost didn't see a stop sign, guys. So I almost just went in there and I would have failed. But I saw a stop sign and I stopped, and then I went and I passed I passed to incline one, guys. I did everything that I was supposed to do. I didn't have any problems with the incline. And then we went to do our parkings. Now code 8 has a lot of parkings, Gamos. People say it's not a lot, but it's a lot. So we went I went to get tested for my parkings. I did when you first do your parallel parking, and then you go and do your LE docking parking, and then you go to do your 3-point turn parking, and then when you go out you do your parallel parking again. So I did all of that correctly, but then I struggled when I had to get out of a parallel. Like I went in, like I did everything, and then when I was doing my last parallel, I went in, and then when I was supposed to go out, I couldn't. I was like, I can't. I cannot. And then Dad Hashem, oh bless his soul, he got out of the car and told me to fix my tires, and I did, and then I could get out of the parking, out of a parallel. And I was like, so Dada gets in the car, and then Dada is like, okay, now we are going to the road. And I'm like, this is where I'm going to ace things, okay? This is where I'm going to be like, because I'm so comfortable with driving, I'm good. So we get into the car. I'm like, yes, I've passed my incline, I've passed my parking, so I'm good. We get in the car and we drive out, and then Dada is like, okay, I'm going to be giving you instructions. When I say turn left, you have to turn left and all of that. So we drove, and look here, the road was nice. There were not a lot of cars, a truck there, a car there. It was nice. We drove down the hill, and then I saw this big circle. If you've never been to Humansdorp, let me just paint a little picture for you. Humansdorp is the small town, small town with a lot of people. So okay, and all of those people have a lot of cars. So I'm driving down the hill, and I see that we are headed to this circle. Those circles and a lot of cars with no robots, those are the things that just make me didagala. So I was like, this here where I'm going, I'm being tested now, like for real. So we get there, but I went past when I was supposed to go. Everything was a breeze, everything was nice. Like I was like, oh girl. So we drove, and there's a lot of people in Humansdorp. Yo, we drove, and then Utada said I should go right, and I was like, okay. I indicated, I did my inspections. Also, when you are going to test your inspections, your neck, it has to be very flexible. I did everything that I'm supposed to do correctly, and then there was a bike in front of me, and then just as we about to turn, the robots in front of us, they go red, so we're supposed to stop. But the bike in front of me decides, I ain't about that life, Wemka. So now I was the one like, I'm right here in front of the robots. And I'm like, no, it's cool, it's fine. And I stopped my car, full stop. I'm waiting for a robot as they come. Guys. I'm good, I'm confident, I'm fine. I'm like, I've been driving, this is fun, this is easy. Like, I'm not even nervous at this point, because Galobo, the only thing that made me nervous was the circle, and I passed the circle. So, you know, so can go with the robots, the traffic lights, they go green, so I'm supposed to drive. I do everything that I'm supposed to do with a car, a manual car. But this car that I was driving, I don't know if I was the problem or the car was the problem, I don't know. But the car didn't move. Okay, it didn't, but it moved so slowly. The car behind me was like, beep. The tata next to me is looking at me like, move your car, girl. And I'm trying to move this car. And in my mind, I'm like, guys, if this car stops right now, right here, then it's over. Because imagine your car stopping in the middle of the road. So I'm trying for this car to move. And it is going so slowly. I don't know what I did. Maybe it's something that I did with the pedals, guys. And yes, but the car just was not going. It was so slow. It was so close to just stopping in the middle of the road. But I tell you, I controlled the car, and yeah, I wanted to cry, but I didn't. After that, guys, I promise you, like, after that, everything was a breeze. Like, I just drove. I just listened to what he was saying. Like, go straight, I would go straight. Go left, I'd go left, and all of that. I did everything well. The only part that scared me was when I had to, like, turn the car. Had my car stopped there. So we drive. He tells me what to do, and I'm doing exactly what he's telling me to do. And his directions lead us back to the traffic department. So I drive into the traffic department and I stop the car. And then your girl, this one. I stop the car. I park the car exactly where he tells me to park it perfectly. And then I start crying. I cried. And I'm not talking about the cute cry, but I did it. No, I'm talking about full-blown crying, like umdana okala, like I cried. Like that cry that's not pretty. That cry that's not cute. I cried so much. And he was sitting next to me and he was like, and then why is she crying like this? So he takes my jacket. My jacket was in the back seat. He takes my jacket and he gives it to me. And he's like, oh, but I couldn't answer him because I didn't know why I was crying. Shame, I don't know. Maybe I was relieved, I don't know. So he got out of the car and he was like, Dilandele. And I did. I followed him, and everyone on the grounds, they were like looking at me, like those people that just stay there and then look for everyone who's coming. Like, did you pass? Did you pass? They were there. They were like, why are you crying? Why? Did you fail? And I was like, we go into the office and he shows me where to sit. He asks for my ID. I gave him my ID and my learners and everything. He asked for the stuff that he needs and I gave him, and he had my learners. He looks at my stuff and he's like, Maliti. And I'm like, Jabazo Maliti. I know the Maliti. I'm like, why are you crying? It was so funny, guys. And then he started marking and doing everything. I don't know what he was doing. And then he'd stop, look at me, would make eye contact, and then he'd be like, hey, and go back to writing, and I'd start crying again. I cried for such a long time. And then when he was done, he just pushed my test thing to me, and I looked at it and I saw their pass. I cried even more. I cried so much that day. And then I texted my sister and my mom, And then them there on the grounds, they called the boss of my driving school, and you're like, come get her, she's crying, we don't know what to do with her. He came fast to shame. He took me to the other now building of the traffic department, where I was now going to submit my stuff so that they can process my license. When we were driving, he was like, why are you crying? Nobody could understand why I was crying, but I was crying. But yeah, guys, that was how I almost failed my driver's license. And listen here, had I failed, I was gonna cry even more. I was gonna be worse. I was going to be worse, because if there's one thing that I'm really scared of, if there's one thing that really gets to me, it's failure. Especially failing something that I have prepared for. I can't. So yeah, guys, that is the story. And I have a few tips for you. If you're going to go and test for your license or your learners, stay away from people, guys. Everything that you know, everything that you have prepared for, that is enough. Don't listen to someone else who will be telling you that, you know what, if you drive with your left hand, it's much better than if you drive with your right hand. Or someone, when you go and test your learners, be like, question 13 is something in this and this and this, and then they're gonna tell you a whole new thing that you've never heard of. Just stay away from people, and also try not to be nervous. Like, just have something that calms you. Like for me, I love reading, so just have a book if you like reading, so that you can read before you test. Or if you like music, you can have your headphones so that you listen to music, you know, just so that you are more calmer. And you see this thing of doing this thing, like mirror, mirror, blind spot, mirror, mirror, all of those things. You need to do them. Your neck must be like a robot's. Do it. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching my video till the end. You are awesome. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and share the video, because someone you might know might love my content. So yeah, I'll see you next time on my next video, because that is how YouTube works. Bye.